Hello, welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. And sorry about that last time in the last video because I saw my camera was dying a little bit. It had like 1 minute left. So I had to turn it off and charge it. And I skipped through the whole thing and saved the game just in case something else happened. And now here is where we left off in the text message. They're just talking about Dr. Aizen Maruki. And we left off over here. Right here. But he's such a good listener, right? Maybe you should end up talking more than usual. So it's true. He does have some extraordinary effects. Surely he must have some greater insight. The better the espy the innermost truths of the heart. Holy, this dude has ESP? Let's see to see our perceivance. Wakado, is there any way you could arrange for me to meet him? What, me? You want to meet him that badly? Please, I feel there is something here I must confirm for myself. Well, I can't make anything happen instantly, but I'll see what I could do. My sincerest thanks. I'm looking forward to finally meeting him. And we got another message or photo. It says, a photo I took in Hawaii. I'm posting a photo I took in Hawaii. She trying to put a flower on Ryuji. And look at Joker in the back. He has it. His hibiscus, I don't know how to say that. His hibiscus truly a flower of singularity beauty. The vivid color complements the weather too. Right? Too bad Ryuji had to ruin the shot. Dude, get real. A guy can't wear a flower in his hair. It's weird. I don't know. That guy next to you wears it like a champ. I like these photos. I love that they added these in. Yeah, look at Joker. He looks absolutely fabulous with the flower. There's nothing wrong or weird about a man wearing a flower. You see those guys, you know, they wear like a rose. They're really dressed nice and they have a rose like in their pocket or something. On their front pocket. What the heck is this? Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, one more to share. Well then. Heck is that? It's intense. Not my style though. You're going to be that rude about it. I'm not lending it to you. Wait, you actually bought that thing? Yes, for sketching purposes. You're kidding. Did you seriously have the cash for that? And I showed them how much money I had. They lowered the price. Truly a already. Generosity. Oh, that's like a max level hanger maneuver. You know, I do that too in reality. I try to lower the prices down. It doesn't work most of the time, but sometimes it does. For real, man, I wish I'd gotten a price cut. It was nothing of the sort. I simply expressed my passion to them. Language are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you carry exactly Yusuke. That's what I exactly do. Anything is too expensive, or I don't have the money for it, mostly when something is too expensive. I always try to lower the price down if I can. And like I said, okay, I can't do anything. Screw you, Morgana. Most of the time it doesn't work. But sometimes it does. Fine, I'll go to sleep then. I wanted to make some tools, do some homework or something.
Hey, sis. You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Huh?
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
At least he didn't feel any pain when he got hit by the truck.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But he did look like he was having a heart attack, so he did kind of feel pain, but not that much. Because getting hit by a truck would be much worse.
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto? Never mind, it's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
Oh, Ryuji. It's the first time at school in a while. I'm so sleepy. You're over your jet lag? Not yet. Still sluggish, huh? Well, same here, dude. Never mind that, though. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. You were actually paying attention to who we're gonna target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world.
Good morning.
Oh, hello there, Kasumi. I was not expecting you either. Good morning, Kurusu-senpai and Sakamoto-senpai, correct? Oh, morning. You're back too. Today, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? I want to talk a bit more about the trip and I want to hear all your stories from Hawaii. You got it. Should I start with all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii? Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Yes, that sounds great. We did not do anything heroic, Ryuji. Stop making up lies. What about class? There's another... Oh my god. I already forgot that he died. Isn't true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to the school? Are we cursed? It seems like that way.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this, too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students. And...
noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you are completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case? What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical. I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way. In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
And now we're gonna start the most boring and
Before we talk
Hold
about
on.
the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
okay. We're gonna start the most boring arc, Akumura, but we get a new party member, and this is the best person ever. Y'all know who it is. I said her name like a bunch of times, and she's pretty different from the rest of the people we saw. And this arc is all over the place. It doesn't really resolve that much. It doesn't even accomplish anything either. And most of the characters don't learn anything from it, besides from one thing that happens way later on.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kind of scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima? You tell them, Inari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods, or prominently its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right, then. Bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
And there we go. Morgana feels useless.
I have to be.
Honestly, they could have done this right.
I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now.
They could have done this right, but I feel like the developers had no idea what to do, and they tried their best, like, to make it good, but fails at it. I mean, right now it's fine. I understand how Morgana feels. He feels useless right now, because, you know, they have Futaba. Futaba is more intelligent and computer tech stuff.
Just need to take down Okumura before those guys do.
And she could get more information from that.
Huh? That kitty.
This part is fine. It's alright. But later on it's like, okay.
I can't believe this.
It's all messed up.
The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame, especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline. Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! But I can't see who's there, Esther.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
I see.
I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. He hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a guy, so it's possible he got into an accident? Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on us like that though? It's just been one day, y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back if something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
I'm free, finally. No more cats telling me to go to sleep.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I didn't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victim. The principal is just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleanser to purify the world.
That's disappointing.
Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Kumura Ray. And it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Akuma's words are philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a top second-hand shop? But at times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Kurosu-kun? A second-hand shop is mostly meant for sales of goods and supporting charitable causes, but what does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? Refunds. Dang it. Money loans for collateral. Deeds of worship.
This is it. Very good.
Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management, but larger businesses could donate unused stock of them and use them a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. I should go to Big Bang Burger. I just remembered, there are rumors that President Kumar may be getting into politics. Is it true that the current administration is uncompetent in a number of ways? I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? Okay. Yay, let's wait together in case Morgana comes home. I wonder what's up with Morgana though. He should just hurry up and come back.
After them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Beyond ours, there are two of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Hey, this is the Okumura.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You think that Mona changed charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may not seem like it sometimes, but he's totally a capable cat when he wants to be. Either way, let's go to Akumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Sojiro. He's like, what are those two doing? Morgana went into Akumura's palace? Is that true, Futaba? They say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? The chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporation headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. Alright, let's do this. Gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone. Okay, more nutrients. Can I make tools? Or I could train. Ah, really? Come on, Nikita. Dang it, I can't do anything. Why? Morgana's gone. That means we can go wherever we want. We can sleep whenever we want. Can I sit down on the couch at least?
I'll just add this.
Fine, let's go to sleep then. Freaking Morgana. Akuma fruits, like that guy on the rankings. Oh my gosh, I was gonna sneeze, but it went away. I'm sorry. There was an awkward silence there. Apparently the windows at their office got busted. Whoa, what happened? That's scary. Was it the Phantom Thieves? No way. I would have put it past them.
I can't stop watching news about the Phantom Thieves.
So, about the next target.
Hilarious.
I heard my sister's boyfriend's friend got a calling card. Okay, that's fake. Why don't you put a request into the Phantom Thieves? Man, this place sucks. My boss is just the worst. All he does is dump overtime on me while he dashes off right at 5. But with the Phantom Thieves will work their magic on them. What would that be like if they change his heart? Well, they say you become the opposite of how you normally are. So I guess you become more open-minded, communicate better, and start talking internationally. Basically an awesome version as the president of Kumara Foods. Please, Phantom Thieves, please make this happen. Alright, I got it. Your wish is granted. I'm gonna grant your wish by tomorrow. You can thank me later.
Holy crap, this place is huge.
It is the headquarters of a large corporation after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I searched Okumura online. He's totally up to something. Don't you think he's guilty too? What? I'm totally sure of it.
We're here for Mona.
I know. We gotta make sure we squeeze the juice on those mental shutdown things out of him too.
You said you found the palace keywords, right, Futaba?
The corporate HQ is outer space.
Huh? The hell?
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang Burger. Big Bang is space lingo, you know?
Not necessarily. So the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Outer space, hmm? How exciting.
We better be able to breathe once we get in there.
Is everyone ready? I'm activating it now.